Can you describe to us what is audio description?
Audio description is essentially providing a narration for a performance. So for the example of the show that we've got coming up in May, which is from Chamber Music New Zealand, it includes an author, Alex Ross, along with a mezzo-soprano and an ensemble. So in between the music, Nicola Owens will be audio describing, so essentially narrating what people who are sighted take for granted. And that's transmitted through an earpiece and a receiver, which members of the audience who have signed up for the audio description receive before the show starts. So they're able to hear extra things that normally they wouldn't know were happening.
Is this audio described performance a first for the TSB Showplace?
It is. It's our first ever audio described performance in New Plymouth, so something we're incredibly excited about. And we're so lucky to have the support of Chamber Music New Zealand in bringing it to Taranaki. Normally these kind of performances often tend to go to the main centres, so we're really fortunate to have it coming to New Plymouth. And we hope by having a few people take up the audio description offer that it will be something that we can grow and build on in the future and offer more.
So Lance, how has being blind affected your experience of enjoying the arts?
It could have been completely destructive, but I believe that it was possible to be blind and enjoy the arts as well. So I've made it a big effort to get involved with projects. In fact, when I joined the council, Peter Tennant, who was the mayor at the time, said to me, "Lance, you're the only one on this outfit that's still interested in the arts, and you might be blind, but you're going to do it." So I went up with portfolios at Pukeariki and the Gavette Brewster, and of course my wife has always been involved in theatre and did sets for operatic, so we kept our interest going there too. It's a bit sad that a lot of people in the community sort of discourage people from doing things that they otherwise might, and so people tend to say to me, "Well, why do you go to the art gallery? You can't see the pictures on the wall." But in fact, we get these well executed tours with good descriptions of what the artworks are, and I think we actually probably get more out of those than some sighted people do who don't get that kind of support from the staff. And in terms of, music is something you can do whether you can see or not, but having audio description is going to add another dimension to that, and I believe that this concert is going to have other elements in it that will make it even more suitable for someone who can't see. So I'm really quite excited about it. And I don't know how Yogi will feel, but we'll find out on the day. He normally does a little bit of groaning, but it's more applause, I think, than it's certainly not boredom.
How can local venues and promoters encourage disabled youth to experience the arts?
I think just carrying on doing what you're doing, really. Putting on stuff that's going to appeal to them, obviously, and that's going to be one of your problems with this program that you've got now, that, I think people think about chamber music as being a bit old-fashioned and stuffy, and so somehow persuading them that they'll get a lot out of it is what you've got to do. I think music's become a huge part of youngsters' lives today. There's just so much of it out there, and it's so available, and with things like Spotify and those other streaming programs, they listen to it all the time. So what they want to see their heroes performing on stage, and I think that's the way to go, really.